Welcome to this week's edition of Sun News at Noon. I'm Ben Dawson.
And I'm Kesia Philpott. Thanks for tuning in. The suspect in the assassination of Charlie Kirk at Utah Valley University has been arrested. Police say Tyler Robinson of St. George confessed the crime to his father. Madeline Stevenson, a UVU student, attended the event and is speaking out on her experience and her hopes for the university moving forward.
I was on the third riser in the amphitheater to Charlie's left. Before it happened, it was a good environment. I mean, everything was energized and excited. People were talking. People of all sides were there talking, discussing ideas. I think he had just started debating someone about gun rights, and he was asked, how many shootings have there been in the last 10 years? And Charlie said, counting or not counting gang violence. And then there was a loud pop. And at first, my thought was, I thought it was a firework. I thought somebody was setting off a firework at this event. And then I saw his head go back and blood spewing from his neck. Everyone dropped to the ground and covered their heads. And then a few seconds after that, people got up and started running. I remember having the feeling I need to get to my car right away. A lot of people were going in and hunkering down in classrooms. That thought didn't even cross my mind. I was in fight or flight and I wanted to flee. I don't know if I feel safe. I want to say yes. I want to say that nothing has changed, but it really has, and it's probably just going to be weird for a while. Unfortunately, it's definitely changed the way I feel about public events, especially political ones or like things controversial on the internet. I think Governor Cox said it the best. He said that the internet is a cancer and that he 100% thinks that this event was caused by the internet. And I completely agree. I went there the day after it happened with my parents, and we kind of just walked around, and it was obviously very eerie, and just everybody is on edge. We don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be very different come Wednesday.
Utah Tech University held a Constitution Day event pushing students to register to vote yesterday. Students were able to register with the help of volunteers. Utah Tech University President Shane Smead made a video encouraging students to go to the event in the general classroom building yesterday, stressing the importance of voting and making your voice heard.
Yesterday, Utah Tech, in partnership with the Institute of Politics, got students registered to vote. At the event, volunteers from the community and students got over 40 students registered, and several others updated and confirmed their registration. Volunteers speak of the importance of getting registered and voting.
I think it's really important for college students to get involved and understand what's going on in their life. And all it takes is one vote.
I will say this much, if you don't vote, you should be the last person that has the right to complain, because you did nothing.
I hope that they vote because they're stakeholders, and it is important for them to exercise their one vote. It all adds up. In my lifetime, a president was elected by 500 votes, a national election, and that really speaks, I think, to the importance of each and every one of us voting. You never know when it's going to count.
Utah Tech students and St. George community members have a chance to shape the future of campus by attending a university-held public forum. 2 meetings are coming up Wednesday at 6 p.m. in the Dunford Auditorium and next Friday at 10 a.m. in the Boeing Auditorium. The university is asking the public to help set its next 5-year plan. President of Utah Tech, Shane Smead, said, Utah Tech's future is stronger when it reflects the voices of those we serve. Participants will be able to discuss Utah Tech's role in the region, outline future industry needs, and explore opportunities to accomplish the active learning, active life approach.
St. George is finishing a new bike lane along 700 East next to Utah Tech University. The $1.45 million project runs from Greater Zion Stadium to the Fine Arts Center. The bike lane will come at the expense of 50 parking spots. Cameron Cutler, Public Works Director for St. George, says angle parking will be added by the cemetery on Tabernacle Street. The project will make biking around campus safer, but some are questioning the expensive price tag and the impact it will have on parking.
The Utah Birding Slam is inviting everyone to participate in a self-guided bird watching challenge. There are 6 different categories that each have its own set of tasks related to spotting birds in the fall migration. You can earn enamel pins to show off your birding skills. It is a unique activity that gets students outdoors, and all funding goes towards wildlife conservative efforts in Utah, including habitat improvement and research projects. Adults can register for $20 and submit a checklist to ebirds.com.
A new St. George barbershop is cutting hair for scholarships. Concord Barbershop celebrated its grand opening Monday. Food, drinks, and haircuts were sold at the grand opening. The proceeds from the grand opening will fund scholarships for students at the Way Barber Academy here in St. George. Owner of Concord Barbershop, Kevin Romero, said that he is donating the money as a way of giving back to the community because becoming a barber changed his life. And he believes that if he is able to help even just one student, the effort is worthwhile.
I mean, I've personally never bird watched, but now I definitely want to collect all the enamel pins that I possibly can.
Yeah, I'm excited about everything that's going on in St. George. I might go get a haircut. And after the break, Dorothy Butters will bring the latest Trailblazer highlights.
If you haven't seen Utah Tech University lately, chances are you haven't seen it at all. With hands-on polytechnic learning across 300 academic programs, 30 new and renovated state-of-the-art facilities, the most affordable university tuition in the state, and 300 days of sunshine. Why look anywhere else? Discover why Utah Tech was recently named one of Education Magazine's 10 prominent universities and colleges to watch. Join us and experience the active learning, active life difference at Utah Tech.
Hey, honey. We thought we'd try something new.
Family art hour. What do you think?
You got jokes. You're funny.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
Trailblazers football brought home their 3rd loss for the season against University of Idaho. Utah Tech went into the 3rd quarter trailing 3-10. Redshirt junior Ilya Uvadov became the first Trailblazer place kicker to complete 2 50-plus yard field goals in one game. In the end, Utah Tech closed out the game with a loss of 20-6. The Trailblazers wrap up non-conference play this Saturday night, hosting University of Northern Iowa at Greater Zion Stadium at 6 p.m. Utah Tech men's golf kicks off the season with an impressive 3rd-place finish at their 2025-2026 opening. The Trailblazers played on Thursday and Friday at the Colorado State Ram Masters Invitational, bringing home the program's 2nd-best finish in Division I history. Senior Tanner Telford tied with 3 other players for 4th overall and was one of the only 9 players to finish under par. The next team event for the Trailblazers is coming up this weekend at the 55th Annual Air Force Gene Miranda Falcon Invitational. Utah Tech women's tennis had a very successful first tournament this weekend at the Idaho State Invitational. Doubles partners Olivia Bustos and Maya Inouye share their thoughts on the mental side of their game.
One of the big things that I think has helped me so much, especially just this last tournament, was our coach. He has a lot of good things to say, and one of the biggest things that stood out to me that he said to us during our doubles match is he was like, "Let's go, ladies! Like, just go out there and have fun." And that just kind of like clicked, you know, just helps keep you in that positive mindset. Just
because that's mostly what the game is about. It's mostly being positive and bringing each other up.
It definitely takes time and practice. It's not something you can just like go out there and do, you know.
The team is looking forward to this upcoming season and is looking for more fan and student support.
I feel like we're improving it more every single week. Like the team bonding, our tennis, our strategies. You can see it from the results. We worked really hard this past couple weeks, and it really showed this weekend. We really hope we can keep improving for the next tournaments.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of times tennis kind of has that rep of being like the gentleman's sport, which it is. It is a disrespectful sport, but that's what makes college so fun. Is it's way more loud, and we're here representing our school and just trying to make the school a better place. So
I mean, we will love it for more people to come and cheer us on.
yeah,
It's pretty fun to watch. We understand that sometimes it can be a really long day and stuff, but come and watch. It's really fun, and I feel like that's what we mostly need.
Tennis actually has their only home tournament coming up in October. I'm so excited to see the girls in action.
Wow, yeah, tennis is so impressive, especially to watch. I mean, I know my way around a pickleball paddle, but tennis is a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, I hope they do well. I can't wait to go watch them.
And that's it for this week's edition of Sun News at Noon.
We'll see you here next week. Same time, same place.
Have a great week, Trailblazers.